We started deploying our system at these places. So this here is a typical deployment of our system. This is a cadaver lab. Some of these pictures show that you see a cadaver, right? The top left shows a cadaver, and they actually are practicing procedures on the cadaver. And the picture on the right, it shows an alternative to that, and that's what we are gradually moving towards. So basically, the current mode of operation is a combination of cadavers and our virtual simulation technology. It will eventually reduce the need of cadavers. The need will never go away, but what we find is this innovation has kind of brought up a couple of very interesting issues to the front. There are some training procedures they can't even train with cadavers, and what we found is using our technology, they can start training those. That's one thing that we found after talking to our customers and going through the whole process together. Some they can transfer over from the cadaver to our virtual patient, and some is not possible. So what they tell us is the ones that need higher skills where they make mistakes, those are very readily transferable to our technology. And that creates a very enormous value proposition in the sense that where the surgeons make more mistakes, they need to be trained more. On the other hand, there are some training procedures which are not that complicated, but they need to understand that. They need to have one or a few repetitions of that, and the cadavers may still be a useful way of doing that. So this is kind of a win-win situation, combination of the two technologies, and that's how we envision this thing is going to play out in the future. So basically, in a nutshell, what we do is we listen to our customers and we deliver, and then we basically care for them. So basically, this is the standard approach that we you go about, and this is what we'll be basically talking about today, how we would go through this whole process. So the value proposition of this technology in conjunction with our end user is that we will basically bring in a total team aspect to it. We have the highly talented academic team and the lab, and this is basically eventually is also a training technology. It requires the academic training or teaching institute site, so where we are located. They also serve as some of our customers and beta test cases. So basically, this is a very symbiotic relationship that we have developed, and we continue to nurture as we move forward.